So I gotta get myself set back up again. Oi. Do, 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 do. Oh boy. Oof. I know one thing I forgot to do. My microphone audio is being broadcast. Okay. Audio sharing. All right. Oops. Wrong reel. I heard that ding. You weren't supposed to go after that yet. That can sit there for now. This is odd. Okay. Whatever. I'm not awake enough to fiddle with that. Oh boy. Alright. Looks like no one is viewing yet, so... Good morning to everyone. I am slowly trying to wake up here. I have not actually been able to get to sleep yet again. So I figured I would just do a random morning live stream. I actually did kind of doze off, but woke back up because I was fishing for sauger. And I had my controller on my side and only got one sauger, and that vibration on my side woke me up. Fish on again. Awesome. No, I am not contagious. I just have a cough. I used to be a smoker, so I have that smoker's cough. And I have a pot of coffee going, so I will be jazzed on Java after a while. Actually, I want to do something real quick. Hopefully my mic is not picking up too much sound. So, alrighty. So, good morning to everyone, like I already said. I'm just doing a random morning stream. I tried to fall asleep and I just wound up waking up because I had my controller on my side and I was trying to do a little bit of sauger fishing and only wound up catching one, and I was actually out in the boat, so I had my controller on my side. I fell asleep. I had a sauger hit. It the controller vibrated on my side, and so I wound up just ever since then I've been awake. I think I dozed off for maybe 30 minutes, and I just have not been back to sleep at all. But I have a pot of coffee going, so I think in a few minutes I'm gonna go and get some coffee. in my system and just jolt my system awake. Ooh, fish on. This looks like it might be a perch. Yep, just a yellow perch. At least the perch are hitting, but I have also caught a few pike. Well, at least so far. This has been the culmination of the start of another day here, and I think this is day number 2 since I've been here in New York, since I last did my last live play. So just, if y'all want to talk with me, I will definitely reply to you in voice. But so far, having a pretty good morning, as you can see. So let's go ahead and catch a little bit more. I'm actually kind of hurting on cash yet again, and Emerald Lake is actually one of the several best places to go to when you're hurting on cash, to just come here and just fish the living daylights out of the place. I've just done nothing but catch a couple of walleye, a couple of perch here and there. I think this might be a pickerel. Yep, just a chain pickerel. This is the basic fishing planet. This is not the fisherman. I actually did order the fisherman earlier this morning, so hopefully by the beginning of next week, maybe by this weekend, I may have the other version of Fishing Planet with the fisherman. And the fisherman actually adds up, I think, more species to other, to like certain places. I know for, oh, I had a fish there, but I know, oh, come on, guy. For mud water, species of gar is added. I think it's a spotted gar is added on the fisherman. So right now, I'm just having fun fishing for pickerel and the occasional pike. There's 3 species of pickerel that you can get here. There's the chain, grass, and redfin pickerel. Oop, fish on. Ooh, nice. My first, I think this might be the first trophy of the morning. I think that may have been. Maybe. There's only one way to check. A couple of young northern pike here. Trophy yellow perch. Yep, no other trophies, so awesome. And of course I do have a month's supply for the premium account going, and so by this time next month I will have another month going for the premium. So all my XP is up by 50%, as well as my intake on cash. And then even one of the other unique things and that you can actually do is in certain maps you can actually either use your own boats, or you can rent boats and kayaks. And we may wind up renting a kayak at some point. This is a private room, No, I don't want to leave. So, that is why you won't see anyone else here but me. But, pretty much on most of both sides, you can actually catch some pretty decent sized pickerel. I think a little later, may have to, depending on how full my fishnet gets, because I do have a DLC fishnet that lets me hold up to 154 pounds worth of fish. And the fish here really don't get that heavy. Like, I think the only one that gets very heavy is Pike Slasher, which is I think was a Halloween ad. I think last year. I haven't been playing on this long, only for a couple of weeks now. So, there goes my external keyboard. But I'm just doing nothing but pickerel and pike fishing right now, with the occasional perch. I think I also caught a um, black crappie. Um, like this too. I do think you can get the black crappie here. I think it's actually pronounced crappie, but I think most people pronounce it as crappie because it's not spelled with an O, it's actually spelled with an A. So I'm not exactly sure how that came about, but I do believe you can get black crappie in this particular lake. Actually, we can look. Yeah, we can. Some blunt nose minnows, but we're mostly going after the pickerel. I mean, I could actually. I think I need to eventually try to go after a black crappie. As a side quest. So we may have to attempt to do a actually let me look, because that has me interested. Black crappie of over 1 pound are considered trophy specimen. Most anglers, yeah, but I would have to go back to Rocky and the Heron to get the other two. But I am here in Emerald, so I could actually go ahead and get that taken care of, and then maybe if I actually have enough, I can actually probably go to Rocky, maybe catch the monster fish that's there, because I have yet to do that. I have collected the monster fish for Lone Star, the Heron, and oh gosh, there was one more I did. You know what? There's one way to find out. Oh yes, dendrofin. So we got the Mad-Eye Buffalo, the Autogar, and the dendrofin. So dendrofin was in Mudwater, Autogar was in Neherrin, and Mad-Eye Buffalo was in Lone Star. So if I do get enough, I may just wind up going back to Rocky Lake, get that done. But let's go ahead and track that. Panfish trophies. Yeah, I've gotten most of those anyway. Gotten 3 out of the 5 there. Let's see, what else? I can't get into the Everglades yet. I can get into Quanchen, Quanchkin, I think. No, I could actually get into both because I am at the past the level where those unlock, but I don't think I even have enough to get that done yet. I could get that partially done. I do have access to Rocky and Falcon. Drum hunt. As soon as I get to the Everglades, I can get that red drum taken care of. Trophy bass. Oh gosh, I would have to travel to Mudwater, Falcon, and the Heron for that. I would have to. Ooh. Okay, so there is multiple reasons to go back to Naharin. Because I would have to go back for the black crappie or crappie, the redfin pickerel there. I would have to catch a kind of bass. I'm guessing it can either be a smallmouth or a largemouth. Okay. Let's see. Now, I've already gotten the gar for the Naharin, but let's go ahead and track this, so that way I can at least get that partially done. And for panfish, best place for the panfish is actually right over this way, right along in here. So let's go ahead and equip a jig head. What is it? Number 1 with tube jig bait. So let's come over here. Whoops. I think I might need to go and buy it. So I need jig head number 1. Hopefully I can actually afford it. At least one. Jig heads. Come on. Let's see if we can't go barbless. Nope. Well, let's look at the premium tackle. No. Nope. Okay. Jig heads. Number 1 aught. Okay, I have them, but just don't have them with. Okay, so let's see. Let's quit it. Let's go ahead and buy one of each. Quit. Okay, now my controller wants to get stuck. Quit. Actually, I think that'll be fine. I just needed number 1, and I just got it. So let's go ahead and equip that bad boy. 1 aught with a grub. Alrighty. Yeah, we can actually, let's see if we can fish from here first. So, had something bite. And I need it to be... Ooh. Jighead number 1. That was funny. Okay. Needs to be a jighead number 1. Whoops. And if I back out, I won't be able to get back in. Oh boy. Oh well. Maybe I'll have to come back in after a while and try and get that again. We'll have to fix it. Do that later. Alrighty. Well, since I have that on, no. Dang it. Alright, so think I had that on. Alrighty, so let's get back to doing some pike fishing. So it is 6 o'clock in the morning. I am, well, my time at least. It is 9:34 a.m. in game time, and I am just trying to catch some pike. La 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 la. May actually queue up some music, but I don't know what music I have. Can't remember what music I have on my phone. I think it might be Nickelback. I don't know. I'll have to look. Just so that way we can have a little bit of music to go have in the background. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember what I have. Could always go with Spotify. Do, 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 do. Yep, I have all Nickelback. Let's see. We might actually start with that one. But I'm gonna go and get a cup of coffee, so excuse me. So I shall return in with a cup of coffee, a cup of Java. I am back with a cup of Java. Oh yeah, it's caffeine, at least, in some form or another. Sawfish jump over there. Alright. I think I might need to change the color of the lure. I'll be happy as soon as I get that other copy of, or new version of Fishing Planet, and I may actually wind up streaming that on Twitch, maybe. I don't know yet. Guess I don't need to change the color of the lure. The other copy of Fishing Planet, it just adds a few more features. For example, the here and the heron, you could actually, I think that may actually give you the opportunity to troll. So I could put like one or two jig heads on the back of the boat and actually troll for pike or walleye. Yeah, coffee. I'm usually not a coffee drinker, but it is a cold morning and I just need something to kind of help keep me up, or just wake me up, really. Come here, boys. Come on. Come here. Oh, there's something there. I felt him, he just didn't bite. Oh, come on, take it. You know you want it. Come and get it. You know what? Get some jams going for the morning. Oh, come on. Fish on. There we go. Fish on. Come here, you big boy. Ha 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 ha. Or you big gal. Whichever one you are. But you're on my hook on now, aren't you? A decent sized chain pickerel. Got some nickelback playing for us this morning. I just hope this doesn't get flagged because I do know that there are some swear words in some of Nickelback's music. Not every song, but there's a couple of songs that you do hear certain words. So I'm just hoping this live stream does not get flagged for playing some Nickelback and the occasional swear word being used. Because it ain't me singing it. But even if I will take the consequences, maybe it might be best just for me to turn it off. Just to not risk getting flagged and my account getting disabled or something. Because I do know YouTube is kind of strict about what is said. And I think PlayStation is the same way. Oh, come on, he's right there. Take it. Ooh, everyone should know this song. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. I don't even have my singing voice this morning. I've been wrong, I've been down. Alright, let's try a little bit from this way. I was catching some decent fish out this way too. Fish on. Looks like it might just be might be a redfin. No, it's just a chain. Okay. Now you do get some rewards if you stay X amount of days. So I may actually wind up staying like 5 days here in New York and just take advantage of the fishing here. Excuse me. Early morning burpage. Well, at least my hiccups went away. Ah, warm caffeine. Much more lethal than cold caffeine, but still, it's caffeine. It was a bite. A good bite, too. Oh, come on now. Take it, guy. Let that sink a little. Let's go. Ooh, fish on. Here we go. Might go ahead and send our other 2 poles out. Maybe other 3 poles. Maybe. Ooh, nice redfin pickerel. Not exactly a 1-pounder, but hey, it works. You know what? Let's go ahead and send them out. Let's go ahead and get some walleye going here. Alrighty. Alright, so we want this to go over off to the left there. And this is going to go off to the right. So right about there. What the heck? This controller is going to irritate me. That's not where I wanted that to go. Size chain pickerel. So let's take a look at our bag or size going on there. We can see it up in the top left corner there, but we can also view it here. Oh yeah, I will definitely be making. You will definitely make some decent money here. No matter what you catch. I mean, I've already caught it several. Let's see, several redfin pickerels. I think a couple of grass pickerels, a couple of yellow perch, some northern pike, redfin pickerel, chain pickerel, trophy yellow perch, chain pickerel. So yeah, think after a little bit I will jump, might jump to the next day so that way we can. We had a strike. Dang it, and I didn't. Well, that's what I get. Darn you, you fishy. Oh well. We'll just cast back out. I think it's time for a refill. Let me do one more cast. Hopefully we don't get another strike while I'm up. Alright, time for another refill, so I shall be right back. back with more Java. Java, Java, Java. Oh boy, I'm gonna be jazzed on Java. Then I'm gonna wind up crashing hard later. And then the girlfriend's gonna get pissed. Oh well. She'll murder me later. She won't. She loves me. She'll just probably beat me black and blue. There you are. Nope. Okay, come on, guy. I know you're still there. I know you're following it. Come on. You know you want to take it. Nope. Yes, not. La 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 la. I really probably should have put that stand right there so that way I could just stand right here. And I might do that after a little bit. Ugh. That felt good, but excuse me. I might just pull those up and save my bait. Because I'm not exactly tearing it up with the lure, but I'm landing some decent sized fish, even just not even needing bait. I actually was gonna look for something else while I was up and I forgot. Oops. Alright, let's see if there's anything that'll take out this direction. Or we might land a walleye like this, I don't know. Kind of too small of a spoon, but let it sink down just a tad. It's actually deeper out in towards the middle of the lake anyways. I think the deepest point is like 24 feet. There was a bite, but I missed him. Ugh. Really? right in front of the pier, and he just did not take it. I think that's going to be my last cup of coffee. At least for a bit, maybe. Flying fish! Fish Articus, Flight Atticus. The flying pickerel. Ooh. Looks like we might have a little bit of action on the line there. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. One way to we can just watch and find out too. Hey, I did not want that. Oh, it may have been the wind. That may have been the wind just moving the line on making it look like there was something there. Oh well. Let me get rid of the music. I don't think I chose the right thing. No, I didn't. Let's go ahead and put that on pause. I don't mind having the music, but over time, it also does kind of take away the soothingness of just listening to the sounds of the birds and everything, so let alone it does kind of, I guess it's that those kinds of sounds that kind of soothe me to sleep, maybe. So maybe I might wind up actually getting some sleep. I don't know. I just know the girlfriend's gonna get a little, might get a little snippy with me for being up again, but she does know that I have problems sleeping at times. Fish on. So hello and welcome. This is Fishing Planet. This is the basic Fishing Planet. Of course, this is the digital download, and so I don't know why. I would think that it would not be freezing like that, but it does. So hopefully when I get the other version of this game, it won't do that to me. The phrasing will stop and I'll have a smooth running game. But I'm glad to have this game anyways. I can still live stream, have fun, give my own personal hints and tips to things that you can do here on the game, and not just on this game, but even on the other one as well. The other one is called the Fishing Planet. Yeah, just adds. I would really have to look, but I think it adds some more fish species to every available body of water that you can go and visit. So, ranging from the Lone Star Lake in Texas, I think it adds a fish or two there. I know it does for mud water because it adds a gar there. Fish on? Yep, fish is on. But I am anxious to play on that one, so I would definitely stream the Fishing Planet as well, and even probably do my own walkthroughs with that, because it's gonna be the same gameplay, but there's just gonna be probably some minor differences here and there, especially here in Emerald Lake. The boat there's some added boat controls, so that'll be interesting to get used to. But I'm just having fun just reeling in the pickerel. I'm doing nothing but pickerel farming, but I do get the occasional perch. I also have my lines out there hoping to get some couple of walleye or two, but I may actually change the casting spoon that I have to something else and actually maybe go lure fishing for walleye. Yellow perch, close to a pound, not bad. You know what? Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull these up, because I was getting some action on them, but because I'm getting so much action just with the lures, just using lure fishing, I think we'll just put these away for now. Save a little bit of money and also save some minnows. I'm just surprised I'm doing so well with the lures, that I'm not doing so very well with the minnows. You would think that they'd be hungry. One would think that a walleye or two would want to take a nibble on a minnow. That almost rhymed. I love to rhyme all the time. Alright, let's go ahead and do some lure fishing for walleye here. I just gotta switch out on the casting spoon. Where's my barbless arrow? There it is. Barbless hooks get you more. I missed what that was. Oh. Alrighty. So let's see what's biting out in the middle of the lake. we might get a walleye or two, or three or four, or five or six, seven or eight maybe. I don't know. I have the feeling we're gonna fill up our fish net before this even hits evening time. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so let's see what we get with a straight slow retrieve. Ooh. I had a bite. I'm shocked. No bites. Well, one bite and that was it. Saw a video of a guy that actually, ellipse, misfire. I think that's like the second or third misfire since I started this live play. Alright, there we go. So, as I was saying, I actually watched a video of a guy that actually was doing this kind of fishing for walleye, but he was actually letting the lure go all the way down to the bottom. And it's like a 24 foot deep hole somewhere right in the middle there. And all he was doing the, I think, the stop and go retrieve. I think he was also doing a little bit of the lift and go, or the lift and drop, I think. Get a little bit of twitching action going there as well. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of lift and drop. All you do, well, I think we might want to pick the speed up just a tad. Okay. We should be out of the deepest part of the lake by now. Nothing there. Let's try out this way. I do know there's another deep section over this way too. I remember finding it when I was doing some bottom fishing a day or so ago over here in Emerald Lake. But maybe the next live play I will actually be in the Everglades. Maybe. I have like one or two spots I want to go and hit. And ooh, fish on. There we go. Heck yeah. This might be a walleye. No, it's not fighting like one. It is definitely not fighting like a walleye. Or maybe it was. I didn't think it was a walleye, but there we go. We got ourselves a walleye. Maybe that's the spot to be aiming for, is a little right of that marker that I have there. That marker I have set because of the monster fish that you're supposed to be able to get here, and I have yet to be able to get it because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just cannot catch the pike slasher at all. Might need to change sides. Because I'm not getting nearly as many fish as I usually do on this side now. Alright, so let's come over this way and cast out and see what we get. Cast towards the tall grasses. Because pikes and their relatives all are ambush fishes, so they'll come out of the grasses and strike at anything. They're not biting now. I wonder if we're out of the peak season or the peak time frame. I might be able to jump forward a little bit of time, but let's find out. Yeah, we are definitely in a low time. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump forward a little bit. So let's go to. I don't want to leave. Let's jump up to 6 p.m. and see what happens. Maybe we'll get more fish out this way. There we go. That was a bite. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I was doing. I think I need to change my spoon. But still, wasn't getting as many bites that I would typically get anyway, so it made sense. So I see I got 3 or 2 viewers now. Welcome, and feel free to chat with me. This is live on YouTube as well, so you can find me on YouTube under the name Dark Shadow Vamp. PlayStation as Assyrianos, as you can see. So but there we go. We got a walleye. I didn't think the walleyes would be out that way, but okay. Let's change our spinner up here. But I also do have a Twitch, so you can also find me as Dark Shadow Vamp there. And I will probably do some streaming on that as well at some point. Fish on. Yep. Changing that made a definite difference. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Yeah. It was like, where's the fish? I hate this digital download thing because it is just driving me absolutely bonkers. Because it freezes at the most obscure times like that, and it kind of worries me because, over time, and I'm pretty sure that in previous videos that I have done, you'll notice that your line, your reel, or your rod will go into the yellow. And if it goes into, I think, a dark red color, it's at a definite risk of snapping. So, over time you have to definitely go and fix that up a little. That was a bite there. Felt like it was a pickerel probably. Again. Let's see. We might be getting some good bites over here again. Now that we're back into peak time. Da, 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 da. Fish on. Fish is most definitely on. Maybe after a little bit we might do a boat or a kayak. I don't know. Probably do the kayak. The kayak is a little cheaper. Even though the price for both is cut down after having the premium. But I'll show you why I'm thinking the kayak. Here's the kayak rental. So, price, 500 bucks. All right. Not too shabby. But then, come over here to the boat and it's triple that price. So, it's on one hand, the boat is actually decent because it's fat. You can get to places faster on the boat. But when you have, something that's cheaper, go the cheaper route instead of, killing your funds. But we may have to actually jump forward to the next day so that way I can use it. Because my reward will be 3,688 bucks. We've got a count of 32 fish, but I want to see if we can actually fill this up to the max. It's been a while since I've last filled it up to the max. I think the last time I filled it to the max weight was when I was fishing in the Heron and just going after nothing but gar and catfish there. Because they are rather heavy, and I think I had like a total of like maybe 9 fish, and it maxed my net out. But I walked away with a decent amount of money after that, because I think the prices for the catfish and the gar are up in like 300-400s. Whereas here with the pickerels and the walleye, you're getting to like just over 100 to 200 to 300 maybe, depending on the size of the fish and everything. So we'll take a look here. We've got some in the 50s, the perch down in the 30s, the high 30s. Haven't caught any of the adult northern pike. The adult northern pike has a higher experience and cash. The redfin pickerels up in the 80s. Yellow perch again. Young northern pike, chain pickerel, getting close to 100 there. Young northern pike, just a little over 100. So, it just really depends on the size of the fish. If you notice, like these young northern pike up here, that particular northern pike, let's see, 80, 82 there, 82 there. $99, and then come down here, got one for $105 and $106. So size is everything. Even one for $112, $114. So the size of the fish, you get more out of it. So there's our walleye there, the two walleye that we've caught so far. So yeah, you'll walk away with a good decent amount of money fishing here, but not as good as other locations. Heron, I personally like Heron because I personally enjoy the fight that you get from the gar and from the catfish, because you're talking about fish that are ranging up into some high numbers. I can actually show you this. Won't be there. All right, here it is. So the elder gar, a pretty heavy fish, 40 pounds, 65 inches. I forget. I don't think it's gonna tell me exactly how much I got from that, experience and money wise, but you do get a pretty decent amount of experience and some money from getting the monster fish. This is the monster fish from Heron. It is the elder gar. He is a pretty fish. I can at least say that. And then there's the trophy flathead catfish. So weight is up in the low 30s for that guy. Unique long-nosed gar, decent weight there. That's the monster fish for mud water, and I'll go ahead and show you that. Now, you gotta admit that is pretty gnarly looking. I mean, that is one evil fish. And that is from Mudwater River. That is the monster fish that you get there. But to me, it's like I keep calling them the dendrophins, but they're actually the bowfin. This is kind of like a bowfin, but with teeth. And I'll show you just like a typical bowfin here in a little bit. This is where you can view all your catches that you've got. Trophy Channel Cat. This actually will just tell you exactly, your heaviest and your biggest catches. Well, heaviest and biggest catches. So there's a good, decent sized trophy cat. Weight 13 pounds, and length almost 30 inches. A Mad-Eye Buffalo, another monster fish that you can get that is in the Lone Star map. Another pretty wicked looking fish. And that was a fight in itself. I think current setup that I have with this particular pole. Let's see. I exited all the way out when I didn't mean to. Didn't know exactly, Okay, please tell me I am still alive. I think doing that was just slowing me down, slowing my internet down, but okay. I think I'm back, but anyways, but let's get back to fishing here. spending too much time talking about other fish, and I don't know. Not sure why it would, my internet would say that to me. So that's a first. That is a most definite first. I don't know. That was kind of odd. Let that sink down a little. Might need to jump forward a day and actually do some kayak fishing. See if I can't get closer to the reeds. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and turn in. So your stay on the pond has expired. Yes, I do want to extend. So we walk away with 3,800 cash and 1,364 XP from that, so not bad. And so, you know, we can look, and I've got 3,800 to spend, so, you know, I could go and use the boat, but I think we're gonna save a little bit of money and just spend 500 and use the kayak here. And the controls for the kayak are much more simpler than they are for the boat. I can tell you that, because all you gotta do is just use the left joystick for PlayStation or Xbox. I do know that you can actually use controller for the PC version of the game as well. But so we can actually do that. And I'm actually going to switch over to a different rod. And we're going to actually see if we can't catch some walleye like this. And it is actually raining, or not walleye, some pike. And this is perfect. It's raining. Perfect chance to really use the frog. Maybe I can better myself again with the frog lure. And with the frog lure, I can actually cast more into the grass because it's a floating lure, so it's not going to get hung up like the common lures do. Do 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 do. Come on, where are the pike? Give me a pike. We may actually go more into the center of the pond and actually do some bobber fishing for some walleye. You know what? That sounds fun. I think we're gonna do that. do some bobber fishing. Could also probably do some bottom fishing for the walleye too. You know what? I think I will. And I know the best lure to do that with. Don't need the Frankenbait lure. No, sure. Eh. Minnows, no. Let's do leeches. Even though I kind of risk getting I think the perch on the leeches as well. Yeah, it's 12 foot there, but not a bad depth. We'll still get some walleye there. So we are just bottom fishing. We're gonna see if we can't get some walleye. Straighten that line up a little. Java, even though it's kind of warmed down a little, but still, it's coffee. Nothing's biting yet. Hmm. Let's see if we get any bites like this. But I do need to change that. It is a 12 foot. 12 and 12 is what? 124, so I think we're good. Or 144, I think. But yep. Hmm. Could do the original Bert and Ernie here. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Ooh, there was a strike. Got something fiddling with it. Come on, you know you want it. It be 5:28 a.m. in the morning. Wake up, fishies. Fresh minnows. Fresh minnows for the taking. If you can get it. If you can get it. Ugh. Mm. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Morning burpage. Ugh. There's another strike. So if you're just now joining, or if you're a previous viewer, I'm just kayak fishing a little, seeing what it'll take this early in the morning. And we got a grass pickerel. Let's see if we can't cast out a little further. Let's go about there and see. Fishing like this is slow and tedious, but the sound of that rain is putting me back to sleep. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah. I don't know, I might just cut this after maybe one or two fish after a while and maybe try and get some sleep again. I don't know, after that internet hiccup, looks like my resolution kind of went wanky for you guys there. I know a place where I want to try go fishing with the frog lure again. Log lure. I think I may be trying to go and get some sleep. Oh boy. Alright, so we're gonna come up into this little area up over here to the north. I mean, you can catch them practically almost all over the place, but there is someone that actually caught a couple of, like one or two sauger over there by that particular those rocks that are sticking out over that way. But we are going to see if we can't hook any pickerel with the frog lure. I would imagine you could also hook the sauger with the frog lure as well, but I don't know. I haven't done that quite yet. Now, unlike the boat, you actually have a limited range that you can actually turn yourself. So you can't literally like turn completely around, but you can look to both sides of yourself and look directly in front. And fishing like this with the frog lure is insane, I can tell you that. Just to see the way that the pickerel strike, even the northern pike, the strike on the northern pike like this is just insane, and I'm hoping that we can actually get to see it on this live play. Maybe. Maybe. Before I decide to either go and do stuff or lay back down and try and get a few hours of sleep. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason my energy is draining yet again. So that might be a good thing. Alright, let's try going farther in. Now, I could actually drop the anchor, but certain fish actually will drag you around, and it's better to let the fish drag you around the lake, because what it does is it tires the fish out. This is a good spot too, because sometimes pickerel and pike like to hang out underneath lily pads like this. So let's see if we can't tuck that back, that little nook there. There we go. Nope. I don't know. I don't think we're in the good peak time anyways. I'm trying to see if we can't hook something. At least one good pickerel strike. Maybe. Pickerel or pike, I'll be happy with. I don't know. The sound of that rain is definitely making me tired. I can tell you that right now, it is definitely making me tired. Oh, Lord. I was hoping that we'd be getting some strikes, but I don't think we will. We are somewhat in that big time peak, but for some reason we're just not getting the strikes that I would want. let's see. Let's try doing one long cast. And if I don't get a fish with this, then I'm just gonna end the stream here and either go and get some stuff done or probably take like a 3-hour nap, maybe. 3-4 hour nap. So that way I can at least say I slept. Yep, well, as I said, I think I'm just going to end it here. So, for those of you that did stop by to view the gameplay, this is Fishing Clash on PS4. Do subscribe and like the video. If you want more videos like this, I will certainly do so. I am also going to be doing some other games like Skyrim and such. So, like, at least the games that I do have. But hope you guys come back for more live plays, and maybe the next live play I do, it'll be a different game. I don't seem to be getting a lot of viewers lately, so maybe switching up the game might help a little. But I'm gonna call this a morning, and I may be back a little later this afternoon. So thank you for joining, and I will see you all later.